morning. It's always so nice to have you join us for 3+U, and we always hope that your day is off to a good start. But it is the beginning of the month. And in my household, probably in your household, that's bill paying time. And it's really fun to watch all that money come in and then you watch it go out as you pay your bills. So we thought it'd be a great time to have Brittany and Jay Hagy back on the show. They have Allon Planning Partners. So good to see you.
Good morning.
Yeah, great to be here.
And I'm guessing I saw y'all nodding your head because you're human too. You have to pay those same bills.
Absolutely. That's
same
right.
bills, same emotions.
So if your money is working for you, and especially right now, a lot of us wish more than ever we could have that money working for us, Jay. You don't have to feel quite that panic because you've got the money saving and you don't have to worry about it.
Absolutely, and I think that's a good place to start, right? Because that's where a financial advisor and what we try to do is come in and help build more than just a savings account or an investment account, but we try to build a financial plan.
Right.
And that's what really brings the peace of mind to know I'm going to make it to the end of the month, but then I'm also going to make it to and through retirement, right? So, yeah, absolutely. You want someone to help you with that.
We'll kind of talk philosophy because that's a lot of what brings someone to a financial planner. You've got to have kind of a meeting of the mind, so to speak. And yet you see clients, Brittany, all the time coming in with their own personal goals. So you really have to get to know them to then know how to help them.
Oh, absolutely. We've got to understand a person's goals, a person's desires, their entire situation, what's their income, what's their expenses, what does all of that look like? And then take that information and walk them through creating this comprehensive plan. Again, it's much more than just the investment management piece, much broader than that, to ensure that they can not just grow their funds and have their funds work for them. That's a huge part of it. That's the cornerstone. But then also ensuring that achieves what they're working towards and gets them to where they want to be.
So I think that y'all are in kind of a unique situation, I find, because you're a relatively young couple raising your kids.
Sure.
So you know exactly what it's like to be in that wedge right now. And people often think that a financial planner is someone they need to access when they're nearing retirement.
Yeah.
Y'all don't work that way.
We work in a broad spectrum. So we work with young families just beginning and trying to get up on the right track. We want to help you get started early and not wait till you're 50, 60 to begin planning. But we also have a lot of 50, 60-year-olds, even 70s, well into retirement, and helping them get through retirement, ensuring. So it's pretty broad spectrum.
So you're big believers, though, in choosing the right financial advisor for you. So how do you know? I mean, how do you know who's the right?
There's a lot of choices out there, right? And so personally, we are independent fiduciary advisors, which means we only work for our clients. We don't work for a big retail box firm. We're not trying to peddle or push a financial vehicle one or the other way. We want to make sure that we're putting together a comprehensive financial plan. And what that means is we're doing more than investment management, but we're also doing income planning because you need to know how you're going to get to your money in and through retirement. We're doing tax planning. We're helping folks make sure that they're paying Uncle Sam his fair share, but no more, right? We're helping with estate planning. We have a couple of estate attorneys that we work with to make sure people have the right legal documents and that if they're disabled or deceased, that their funds go to the people that they love, right? And then we're doing healthcare planning. We have a Medicare specialist. We have, for folks like us that maybe own their own business, what kind of healthcare should we be looking for? So it's a holistic approach. And so I always tell people, anyone that's giving you financial advice, make sure they're giving holistic advice because you need to see the whole puzzle to make sure that you're putting together a proper plan.
Well, and the one big reason for that is because so often we see that an individual has multiple professionals within their lives, a CPA, an estate law attorney, a financial advisor, and sometimes what those professionals do can counteract one another if they're not working together. And so that's really what we want to do. Exactly, quarterback the team and make sure that all of those professionals are working in tandem for the benefit of the individual.
So, okay, I'll give you a confession about me on television, but I'm very much a what's best for me in the moment person. I don't mean that I want to be just some fly by the seat of my pants, spend all my money person. But I've had times in my life where income was not particularly the best, but I chose a certain type of education for our kids. So if you looked at me on paper, you might think that doesn't make a lot of sense, but from
Yeah.
a heart, it made total sense.
And
Does
that's
that
why
make
our
sense?
yes, but that's why our plans are goal based,
Sure.
which is going to look different for every client, right? We want to help you get to where you want to be. Yes, we're going to give some advice. Yes, we're going to give some directive, but it's your money,
Right.
It's your goals, and that's what we want to help you achieve.
But you need someone helping you with those emotional based decisions as well, because we have to bring perspective. We need to make sure that you're getting the goals you want, whether it's right now or to come. So we have to bring perspective around all of it,
Right.
so that you aren't making an emotional decision in the now that's going to really hurt you in the future, right?
detrimental,
And
yeah.
so that's why, a lot of people ask, why do I need to work with a financial advisor at all? Some people have made a lot of money, they've done well in investments and things like this, but that holistic plan and making sure that we're not emotional, right, and making our decisions is not driving decisions that could hurt us down the road.
Okay, so on the emotional part of it, I'm sure there are questions that you ought to ask when someone comes in to see you, some questions that they ought to ask. Some people are very comfortable with risk. Some people are not. The stock market can drive some people batty, other
Yeah.
people not. Are those some questions that they should be talking with you about?
Yeah, there's a good number of questions we recommend. And we recommend starting with, what is my overall picture of financial health? What is my readiness to pay for unexpected and expected expenses, not just now,
But in the
but
future.
also in the future? Looking at that broad, that's kind of where we want to begin. Financial health, if they're just talking about your investments or just talking about insurance, that may be a part of it, right? But you need somebody who's looking at the broad picture and can see the scope of everything to advise that
When
way.
somebody comes in, 30 seconds, will they
Okay.
meet with both of you or just one?
Either or. I mean, a lot of times we'll meet individually with folks, and a lot of times couples like to meet with us as a couple because we can bring a lot of perspective to both individuals
we
in
love
that
doing it
relationship,
that
and we
way.
love
Yeah.
to do it. So we'll meet with a lot of couples together, but we'll also meet with individuals as well.
Okay, here's how you can start the conversation. Give them a call, 315-1441. Online, it's allonplanning.com.